Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So, in the last episode, I said I was gonna think about going and doing the first 5 episodes of The Good, Bad, and the Augmented. I decided against it because otherwise I'm like splitting it up, and I think we have 2 areas left before we get to, an area left before we get to the last area of the game, where we unlock everything of The Good, Bad, and the Augmented. And I'm doing alright. I'm sitting at 86 core power. My implants aren't too bad. Coming back, or heading back into Central Production B, we'll be able to unlock a third row of implants. I think it tops off at 105, and I've got 30% increase with both of these reclamation buddies. I should be okay. I can destroy one of these. I'll keep those. I'll keep that. I'll switch you out. And then I'll destroy you for 500 scrap. Alright, yeah, so we're good.
Look out for your fellow workers. They look out for you.
And I believe we're done in Resolve Biolabs until we get the security rig. And then after that, we can come back and knock out those security doors with everywhere we go. So, on that note, back to Central Production B.
Next stop, Central Production B, outbound trains.
Ugh, excuse me.
I know. You've heard me say it again and again, but Creo cares. Let's be honest. Over the last couple of decades,
So now we get to see the third boss, the Big Sister. 1/4, I think her name is. She's making her way up to the top of Central Production B, which will actually be fighting in either this episode or the next one. So you can actually see her making a climb. And now, Central Production B has these flamethrower type of enemies. Alright, so now we can open this door, since we got our drone upgrade. It's still making its climb. And now we see these enemies that are shooting toxic bombs. And one more smelter bot. And that should be our 5th coin. We get another endurance enhancer, increasing max stamina. So now we have all 5 coins. We can head back to that other area and get our secret item. Which we'll be doing that later because we'll be getting a shortcut. This enemy, he has a different weapon.
Exoskeleton are fashioned with new equipment that enables you to perform tasks that our automated assembly lines won't be able to. And without your rig,
got a rig capacitor back here. Storing energy, stopping at 20%. So if you put on both of these, you gotta stopping at 40%.
One of these tools. This one is hot out of R&D. Designed for critical power loss, an operator can use the inducer. Yeah.
So we're gonna try and get this item. I can't get around him. There we go. MG Vulcan. Heavy duty axe. Heavy duty fire axe. And some MK3 parts. That spin to win is kind of painful if you do get hit by it. But we'll keep our I like my other weapons. Yeah, okay. We are all good. Head up here.
But let's take a closer look.
Head back here. We got another plasmic regenerator. And destroyed the last one, so it's going to say it's new. Regenerates health over 30 seconds, 6 health per second instead of 3 for 4 core power. And we overcharge this, and we'll open the door. Or allow us to open the door. And this is a toxic room, I do believe. If we come in this way, we got a whole room full of enemies with one guy having a new weapon. Alright, now of course the right weapon doesn't have armor, so... yeah, I'm not gonna get it. We also have another reclamation buddy and an audio log.
I noticed some irregularities during my last review. There seems to be significant aberrations in the payload dispersal unit. My first course of action was to inform my supervisor, considering the matter closed. But here it is again. It's infuriating. My only conclusion is there are problems down the line. Unless changes have been made and we have not been notified, which is completely unacceptable. But every time I raise the matter, here I am.
Alright. Another audio log.
Happy birthday, little brother. Hope you're doing okay. We haven't heard from you in a while. Is work taking over again? I know that added responsibility will take a while for you to get used to. It's not really in your nature to be the boss man. Seriously, though, we appreciate everything you're doing for us. Don't think we don't. You're always in our thoughts and prayers. Mom misses you madly, of course. Her widow pumpkin. We all miss you. Enjoy your party and the cake. You're the best. Love, Peggy.
I never did understand who they're talking about. Apparently it's somebody's birthday. Large pile of scrap. And he dropped a pile of scrap. Oh, hello. Ugh, what a mess. Don't remember what I picked up there. But run, jump, and pick up emergency cooling vent. Vents coolant in an area right in front of you, reducing enemy movement and attack speed while they remain in the effect. So now I got that ability for my little drone. So 20, 40, 50. So now I'm at 50%. If I put these on. So yeah, I've got plenty of scrap coming my way. All right. An injectable refresher if you need it. I don't. I still have 6. Okay, so we just made a big circle. There's an item up there we'll be getting later on. Our main objective is up, so we're going to go down. scrap. Emergency coolant vent. Vents coolant in an area right in front of you, reducing enemy movement. So that's the one. That's the same one we just picked up. This door will open after we I find it. There it is. Overcharged for 11. Excuse me. And then we can open this door. Do this thing. Implanted electrodes, providing another burst of energy. So I believe if you put both those on, I want to say you get 6, just like you do with these. Never used them, so I don't know if it stacks. And yeah, audio log.
Mr. Ferguson, Creo is a company with a global reputation to uphold, and the employees under your supervision have not only broken company policy, but also numerous federal laws. Still, as you have repeatedly assured us of their reliability and are willing to answer for these individuals, we have decided not to pursue this further. But be assured, we will not accept any future transgressions. As a part of Creo's administrative team, we know we can trust you on this matter. There are plenty of good men out there in need of work, something you should also remember. Sincerely, Jay Connolly.
Alright, one more enemy here, shooting poison at us. And another. And another. And an energized E-power cell. So another elemental damage boost to weapons, so you put both those on. I might have to try that just to see how good they are, but how long they last is, the other question. Yeah, that's where I've already been. And this leads back to where the enemies on the stairs were. And the overcharge item. Which I believe 60. We'll be getting them later on. Oh, so a few of our enemies have changed. So there's only one enemy there shooting at us. This guy's still here. I guess while we're here, and we have them all. I don't see the security though, so I must have taken them out. I don't remember what time of day I took out them guys. Oh.
I know. You've heard me say it again and again. But Creo cares. Let's be honest.
All right, let's get back some time here.
Research and development on Revolve and deployment. You're already familiar with crazy truth. Well, powered by your exoskeleton, our engineers have fashioned new equipment that enables you to perform tasks that our automated assembly lines wouldn't be able to achieve. And without your rig, but let's take a closer look at one of these.
I believe he's also in Scarab gear, so if you didn't, if you haven't farmed the full Scarab, you can get it off of him. We're at 2 minutes to get back our scrap. We're gonna take some shortcuts. Get the Jeopardy theme going while I'm sitting in the elevator. I don't know why, but it always pops in my head when I'm riding the elevators as I'm waiting. And just in case they kill me again,
Hello.
I lost your...
crap. I always forget Sally has something to say there every time. What else I got?
Have a nice day, Warren.
Give back his stuff.
Hello. This is not a scheduled break time.
Where?
Do you require assistance, Warren?
Let me think.
Take care.
Yes, this way. Had to think for a minute on how to get back to my scrap. They killed my enemy down here, so I don't have him there anymore. Okay, scrap acquired. Now let's try this again. Now they all run away. Get some attention. There we go. Take out everybody, get some scrap. I've already taken out all the items. Aside from the 70 overcharge. Those security guys don't come back. But the main reason we're here with the 5 shining coins. Metal is heavy and prominent image of an iron mouse has been engraved on both sides. This can't be just a remnant of the past. Interact with the mouse soda machine. Iron bar. Be the iron. Interact with the button. And we get Iron Mouse full set. Uses no core power. Stability is medium. Energy consumption for drone is minus 50%. Damage to armored enemies plus 4. Damage to unarmored enemies minus 4. And if we put it all on, you hear a little jingle in the background. Wearing a full set of Iron Mouse gear causes your drone's anti-kinetic shield to also greatly increase your stability. We will be getting the ability for this set in the next area after we kill the big sister 1/4. So you can wear it and look like the great Iron Mouse. It lives, it sniffs, it conquers. Doesn't exactly tell you much about the Iron Mouse, but I was hoping it did. But it does not, so we will be going back to our liquidator. I don't know if I ever did tell about how the easiest way to destroy those guys. Oh, there's an enemy there now. You weren't there. But, damaging their 2 front legs enough, the drone will start repairing itself. And at that point, you can get behind it. The front of it is all shielded. So there's no point in standing there and attacking a shield that you can't do any damage to. So now we're gonna continue back on to where we started, down all these stairs. I took out a few enemies too. There used to be like 4 of them down here. One could get mighty dizzy running around here. Small pile of scrap. See, and I'm not taking as much fire damage because of the linked or liquidator system that I'm wearing. If I was wearing a different set, I'd be cooked. Literally. How? Right, item up there. We'll get that later on. One thing you don't want to mix with these guys is their toxic and the flamethrower. If they get their attack combined, it makes a fiery explosion, and that does a lot of damage. Okay, so while I'm here, I'm gonna attempt to get that weapon that he's got. He's the only one that respawns. There we go. MG Ignis. Looks really cool. Unfortunately, it is very weak. High impact, low attack speed, high scaling, 80% increase, or 80% energy gain. But if I remember, I think even upgrading this to MK2, it's still weaker than this, so this is gonna be my go-to for a while. Looks cool. All the fire weapon looks cool, but unfortunately they're really weak, and the additional fire damage that they do isn't even worth it. Just like the corrosive weapon. The weapons look cool, they do an element damage, but they're not worth it. Excuse me. Got something stuck in my throat. Since I use quite a bit of injectables, I use the injectable refiller. Take out these guys. And MK3 parts. And now we're up top. Take out you before you make a fiery explosion. Another vital injection V3. So now we're at 6. We're not going to fight him over there. He's guarding a hole to that item. He can do everything my drone can. Without the, without the cost of energy. Die already. God. Alright. And we get a sustaining array. Slowing energy decay by 50%. Not bad implant. Watch your fall. Wrong door. I always do that more than once. That's the door we're looking for. Audio aid V2. Auto aid, sorry. While near death, regenerates health. I destroyed the last one because I don't know how close to death you need to be for it to start working, and I'm not about to find out. And an audio log.
You've got to knock it off. I told you last time they're watching everything we do here. Stupid stuff like that may be amusing to you, but I worked hard to get my position, and I don't want to lose it over some co-worker's attempt at humor.
Security door. When we come back, we'll be able to open up all of those throughout the game. Where'd my door go? There it is.
As every cog in a fine watch, it's vital to be accurate.
Not the best time for a walk, is it? Hey, we've met before, right? Speech. I was joking, you know. I mean, how could I forget my white knight?
So, what's the plan?
So, do you have a plan, or are you just wandering around?
I haven't really thought it through. I just can't sit around doing nothing. I don't know about this blackout, but in that moment, I could feel them dying. Hundreds of them, screaming down the wire. I can't shake it. Like echoes in my skull. Like there's this voice inside of me. Maybe I'm just going crazy, but... all those people. There has to be a reason why we're still here. Don't you think it's our duty to stand up and do something? Anything!
You getting along okay?
Well, you've survived. That's better than most.
Oh, I can deal with a couple of psychos. But I have to thank you. You really helped me out there.
Goodbye.
I need to go. See you around.
Try not to get yourself killed. Yes?
Never mind.
I need to go. See you around.
Try not to get yourself killed.
So she actually has more more dialogue. Oh, don't do that. She actually has more dialogue if you sit there and don't talk to her yet. And I skipped it, not realizing. Okay, so I need to open that. Got some enemies to kill. Oh my god. Let's open that. And the main reason we came back here. We break that for a Creo XO2 prototype rig. Equip the rig at the med bay. And we're at 5 minutes. So, off screen, I'm going to head back to the med bay. I will put that rig in, or on. Then I'm also going to run off screen back to the first area, and there's a spot, I'll show it when I come back after I get my implants squared away, that I'll show where you can acquire the MG Gorgon armor. I'll be able to get the head and body, and then that will be my set to wear until I get a set in the last game, in the last area of the game. Excuse me. So, on that note, Oh, I got a pile of scrap from these guys. Let's see if I can actually just get there. I think I've killed everything. See if I got enough time to show.
Good to see you.
I don't.
Have a nice day, Warren.
Oh, wait, actually. We will upgrade our rig. So now I got, oh, I do have enough. Okay, so I can wear 4 new deals. Sweet.
Look out for your fellow workers. They look out for you.
Okay, so in here we got the security guy. And this is where I was, oh, he's gonna kill me. Okay. This is a spot that I was talking about. You can actually drag him to the elevator and all 3 of those enemies respawn. So you can farm the MG Gorgon security guys there. You can also knock off the leg, or the upper leg, of that spider bot, and I believe you get 1,000 or 2,000 for each auxiliary core, which was the increase by 6 or 9. I think that's a stronger version of the spider bot. So, but on that note, I'm going to cut it, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.